Mangria and Stick start the show. Start up the Zoom call. Caesar rolling in late like Master Michael's eyeballs. Yeah, Caesar 316. Everybody got there. Sticks 316. TV time fair. Mangria 316. Time officially dead. Killing time while teeth fall out his head. Sticks agree fast. There's zero friction. Not yes mid sentence. Instant conviction. Stand up for Jordan Gray. Chest out. Boom. Till the room get quiet and the air turn cold. Big ups to Stallion Pete. Big ups. JC dropping in bombs all over Whitey. Big ups. Got as many views as Mangria got teeth. Got Sticks put Bretsky on a carton of vitamin D. Missing. Big ups to Stallion Pete. Big ups. JC dropping in bombs all over Whitey. Not me. Got as many views as Mangria got teeth. Zero less. Sticks put Bretsky on a carton of vitamin D. Missing. Sticks is off watching TNA. Stings under a hood catching Caesar strays. Mangria cooking up Marco fillets. Big ups to Stallion Pete. 10 views deep, 10 more views than all elite. Say it again. Hey. Big ups to Stallion Pete. Big ups. JC dropping in bombs all over Whitey. Not me. Got as many views as Mangria got teeth. Zero less. Sticks put Bretsky on a carton of vitamin D. Barrier. The tripod. 10 views. Sting and Marco. We coming for you, Nick.
Welcome back, peoples. The tripod rides again, and Caesar late. You guessed it. But let's lead in prayer. Father God, we pray today. Thank you for waking us up. Thank you for all the blessings we don't see. Thank you for the air in our lungs. Thank you for our friends and family. And Father God, I pray for my stepfather. Just be with him and my mother in this really rough time, Father God, and be with Styx's family and friends, and just continued blessings for all. Just shower your grace upon the tripod and shower your forgiveness upon us, because we were about to talk some nonsense. In your holy name, Father God, amen. So, speaking of nonsense, they just recently had a pay-per-view, and it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've seen an AEW pay-per-view, but I made it a point to make an effort to see Revolution. However, I completely skipped 0 Hour Stick. So if you can fill me in on what I missed on 0 Hour, if it was worth watching, if it was Time Killer Jones, if it was a bathroom break, how was 0 Hour?
I will say, I don't know if you want to take, if this will be taken the wrong way, but it would be good background fodder. Like, they had Willow and Lena Cross for the TBS championship on there. That wasn't a bad match. It kind of leaned into what you would get with the women's tag match. I mean, obviously, when you've got one person do double duty, we've seen this through with the Fed. I mean, I think the most famous one was Daniel Bryan when he had to wrestle twice in one night. Mm-hmm. I mean, you saw that. So, you know the person who's going to have to wrestle twice is going to catch a few nicks, bumps, and bruises and stuff like that. Willow did. That match wasn't bad. Then you had the Blackjack 21 Battle Royal that bled into the beginning of the pay-per-view. I mean, I guess I'm a traditionalist, and with the Battle Royal, I'm always so used to everybody starting in the ring, whereas this one, people were outside the ring, and they were kind of avoiding getting in the ring because they knew once you got into the ring, the clock was going to be ticking before everybody was going to start trying to throw you over and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So, then you had like Boom and Doom. You had like fucking the whatever fucks and QT Marshall.
Oh, the Costco people?
Yeah, I forget who they faced, but I mean, that was definitely a bathroom break. Get yourself ready for the...
Didn't they fight them niggas that roll with the Rick and nigga?
The Demand?
No, the infantry.
Oh, no, that's with Shane Taylor.
Oh,
yeah, because they had Shane Taylor. Yeah, because Shane Taylor got into it with fucking Wayne Brady, bitch. Because they showed him fucking front row and center. So, yeah, I forgot about that. Forgot who they faced, but yeah, I mean,
Shane Taylor fat ass gonna do to Wayne Brady. See Wayne Brady shoot niggas.
well, see, here's the thing.
Dave Chappelle.
Big Bill's like woman who is an interviews person backstage. She interviewed him and asked him, "Well, if you had a finishing move, what would your finishing move be?" And he'd be like, "Well, I'd have a move called the bitch slap." And he's like, and I used bitch in quotations. So I was like, okay, this dude's prime. He's got the Pharrell fucking hat on. It's like, homie's gonna have something going on here in the pay-per-view and the pre-show. And without a doubt, they sure did. And Shane Taylor and him got into it, and like some other guy got into it, and then little fucking sawed-off Guido guy fucking was going after the fucking chick in the infantry. She was kind of like acting like she was interested, but it was just like, lady, you could do way much better on a fucking Sunday night at fucking Costco than this guy. And I mean, it was just, so if I had to give the pre-show a grade, C. I mean, it's one of those you can throw from background. Definitely skip the first match with the infantry and Boom and Noom, but then the uptick kind of got a little bit better. So
Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch?
he should have.
Well, the pay-per-view did kick off. It showed it was who the fuck? He won the championship.
Jack Perry.
Yeah, Jungle Jack won the national championship. Whoop-de-doo. And then it led into the first match of the Revolution card for the AEW Tag Team Championships. Defending champions FTR versus the Bucks. The Bucks come out with all their kids. FTR with Stokes and Celtic colors. Forehead Jackson busted open early. FTR taunt the Bucks kids most of the match. Matt Jackson gets a pep talk from his kid. One of the Bucks family tosses a beer at Uncle Dax. A very ugly double suplex from the Bucks to FTR to the ringside floor. Best part of this match was the close-up reaction shots of Stokes' face every time something happened to FTR. There are Stokes shenanigans. Forehead Jackson kicks out of FTR trigger at 1. Welcome to the land where regular and tag finishes mean nothing. Forehead Jackson takes out Stokes. FTR win with a super shatter machine to retain. Okay, fine. Give them the belt. Okay, they retain, whatever. Because, you know, what? Who cares? But then the lights go out. I was excited for one half of this team to come back because Edge Hogan comes out. Of course, the crowd goes nuts, starts singing to his theme, and then here comes the Captain. Captain Charisma returns, and they clean house. I guess the program's now going to start with Edge and Christian versus FTR or the Bucks or who gives a shit, because Edge is going to put himself over no matter what. Sticks, what did you think of the first match on this card?
I will say this with the Bucks and FTR, it's pretty good tag team wrestling. I mean, they talked into it. I think they were even going to that, which I think they had faced each other like 4 times, so it was like 2-2 going into it. I put on some pretty good matches. It wasn't terrible. I mean, tag team wrestling, Bucks. I mean, for what I will say, this Bucks for the most part don't always book themselves into wins. So I mean, I don't know if they acknowledge that FTR is a way better tag team than them, or if they just like to actually use their platform to elevate other tag teams. Which if they do that, I mean, good on them. It was a decent match. I mean, finisher. I mean, super kick party. God bless it. I mean, you got that. I mean, I'm surprised that the Bucks don't have bruises on their hips with all the hitting fucking super kicks and stuff. Love the avalanche shatter machine. Like you said, MVP fucking Stokes, man. That guy does yeoman's work. I mean, the guy fucking getting wheeled out there, and then Nigel, like, oh my God, it's a miracle. He can stand. He can walk. Nigel fucking great on that. Stokes, we talked about Stokes. NXT AEW. This man is whatever fucking money you're paying this man, double it, triple it. Brinks trucks once a month. Back that up to that man. Give him it all. This man deserves it, earns it, and needs it. This man was the MVP of the match. And then, like you said, after the match, the first of many lights going out. And then, like, the fucking Tron thing where it, like, started, then it went black. And then it started again. And it's just like, okay. It's like, all right. I mean, oh, yeah, they have history. They try to put them on the shelf. But like you said, the best part about this is the return of the father of the motherfucking year. Captain Charisma, our captain, Christian Cage, coming and spraying one half of them and then hitting the fucking unprettier on the other one. Great. Golden. And then fucking Stokes fucking like, hey, shake your hand. And then taking the captain's hand and shaking his hand. Great. Beautiful, beautiful fucking TV. Stokes carried this fucking shit. Was great. And then Father of the Year, the coming back, awesome. I mean, not too bad for the legit opening of Revolution.
Not only give Stokes a raise, give that man some hoes. Cesar, what did you think of the opening match of Revolution for the tag team championships?
Yeah, the opening match was a tag team championship. I just want to say, I ain't care for that battle royal and that bullshit. But I will say, old Rick and nigga on Twitter, Rick and nigga been showing his ass. I don't know if y'all seen that tweet, but you know, old Sola Ruka was on Stephanie McMahon's podcast and talking about stuff, and she was talking about, being half black and whatnot. And then some mark on Twitter said like she ain't black. And Ricochet was like, did you not watch the interview where she said she half black? And that motherfucker said Ricochet ain't black neither. And then Ricochet responded, be like, shut the fuck up, little nigga. Ain't no Ricochet.
He goes in hard in the paint on Twitter,
Bro,
man.
Literally,
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. That's what it's for. Don't be PG on this shit, man. Don't be PG.
Yeah, but my boy at work showed me that shit, bro. We was dying laughing. I was like, yo, he literally wrote shut the, and then wrote like asterisks instead of the like fuck, but then wrote little nigga, wrote nigga out.
Jeez.
And then Samantha been ratchety too. They were talking about something, and he was like, this nigga married Samantha so and so, and she with this nigga or something like that. And like, he don't deserve no woman. Like, I said something like, she out here, blah blah blah. He don't deserve no woman like that. And he can't stroke that, right? And she was like, I don't know who you are, but that nigga done stroked me, left for work, and will be wrestling Wednesday, and he lays that good pipe. I was like, Jesus. That shit on. I was like, a couple of the year. Yeah, there was a little tag team matchup with the Bucks and FTR. And like you said, Stokely Hathaway, the MVP, out there in the wheelchair, and then got carried out by a security guard when FTR left. And yeah, Edge came back. That shit happened. And then the AEW almost got my money. Almost got my money, because that shirt he was wearing was great. That shirt he was wearing, that shit said Cope Cage. Cage was crossed out and then written on above Cope. Boy, that shit almost got my money. And see, it really almost got my money. I was like, I don't give a fuck about no Edge. Why is this nigga coming back? Then I saw that countdown, and I was like, I'm just drunk enough to get on AEW shop right now, girl. I was like, damn, this is the opening match, because I got home a little late.
They would have had that fucking thing on their BOGO fucking Boga promo. I would have found that shirt and some other good-looking, shit-looking shirt and just said, "Fuck it, take my money." I mean, they already got my money.
No,
for the
nigga, I done
pay-per-view.
bought that shit twice, nigga, just so Christian Cage get a full payment out of me, nigga. That shit came back, nigga. Yeah, you guys are right. The man, the myth, the legend, the captain. I only trust 3 captains in my life. 4. I just thought of another. There's Captain Crunch. There's Captain Jack Sparrow.
Morgan.
There's what?
Morgan.
Yeah, Captain Morgan. And the people's captain. The dad of the year. The real captain. Christian Cage.
Hey, that's the real 4 horsemen right there. Those are the real 4 horsemen.
That's the Mount
I
Rushmore captains.
want to see that shirt.
Yeah, the Mount Rushmore captains. There you go. You got Captain Crunch, Captain Jack Sparrow, goddamn Captain Mo, and then damn Christian Cage, the captain. Captain Charisma. You goddamn right. Match was okay though. For opening match, okay. They had shittier shit that they could have put on first. But I won't mad at it. I mean, everybody gonna bleed tonight. I think all the women's periods synced up too, and they was bleeding. You just didn't get to see it in the ring. But everybody else bled all goddamn night. I think 3 out of 4 niggas bled in this match. I don't think Forehead Jackson bled, but
no, he was the first one to bleed.
Forehead bled. The Axe bled. The other nigga got maced and bled. And Nick just got fucked up a lot. That nigga was asleep for like 8 minutes.
Fucking Nick is making kinesio tape a fucking accessory for fucking wrestling.
This nigga, the stocks went up. The stocks went up 3% during this match. Them niggas gonna be fighting.
This match, this pay-per-view, fucking Willow came out with fucking like a goddamn roll and a half on her goddamn.
This goddamn pay-per-view. These niggas got every color of this Canadian tape. Stocks is through the roof. They probably they gonna fucking put that shit in the ring. If they ever go WWE, the big bitch in the middle gonna be Canadian tape. That's what that shit gonna be.
I was waiting for the kinesio tape injury report before every fucking.
I'm only gonna watch Wednesday to see how much tape MJF gonna come out with. God damn it, because the Cowboy ain't gonna come out with none. But MJF gonna come taped up. He gonna be mummied up.
MJF gonna look like a broken lamp coming down to the ring.
He gonna be mummied up, man. You gonna have to call He-Man to fight that nigga. Mum-Ra. He gonna be mummied up.
Call Brendan Fraser. We got Emotep heading down to the ring.
Mummy 5, nigga. This shit won't end. This shit won't end.
Up next, we had Timeless Tony Storm versus The Problem. Marina Shafir. The only titty meat we're getting out of all this match is coming from Tony Schiavone. Everyone is banned from ringside. Shafir is treating this like an MMA fight. Tony Storm biting feet and titty meat, as small as it was. It was mostly nipple.
It was,
Shafir withstood 3 ass blasters in the corner plus the Storm Zero. Leave it to the most deadliest move in all of entertainment to get the job done. Tony rolls up Shafir for the win.
Yeah, go on, say it.
And then another person enters the picture. Nobody asked for this.
No,
nobody wants this.
Nigga, it was contract night.
I think it was Tony Skeets just let's annoy WWE. We're gonna sign Ronda Rousey as more no titty meat gets into the ring. Ronda Rousey, ugly ass, gets in the ring for a face off with Tony Storm. Whoop-de fucking do, Cesar. I didn't care about this. It was good to see Timeless Tony, but Marina, she carried this match. Marina was a shit show. And then the icing on the shit cake, Ronda Rousey. What'd you think, Cesar?
Okay. As we all know, I am a big fan of people who can take a shit brand and bring them wrong. And that's what Timeless Tony did when she started this shit. Okay, she was going through the gimmicks. You know what I'm saying? She was working. She got that title. It was an intern title. Then she teamed up with Paige, and she was back in the shitter again. And then she got free of them hoes. Who else? Ruby Soho was there, I think. I don't know. I ain't got time. Happy Mother's Day, Ruby Soho. God damn it, bitch. And then, not to call no hoe no bitch. Then she was timeless. She was coming out with this fuckery. She was doing all types of shit, cutting some of the meanest promos we ever seen in the game. Then she took old Blake Davenport, not that, whatever that bitch name is. Blake Monroe shit. I'm getting her mixed with Blair Davenport, but it was
Mariah May.
Yeah, Mariah May. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Mariah May. To use her AEW government name. Took this bitch from Britain, and I ain't never know the bitch. Took her to the mountaintop. Had a great old story. Lasted about a year. Got the bitch a Owen Hart title. Bitch got the title. She lost. She went back to being a rookie. She thought she was 22 years old, popping ass and titties on Instagram and shit. And then, wasn't even humping juice yet. Mine was wrecked. Then she made her way back, got some dubs under her belt, got her time shot, came back. Goddamn, it was great. It was beautiful. It's a beautiful story. You laughed, you cried, got a little boned up sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Two women, hot, titty meat, ass all in the ring. You do what you got to do. Miss Sangria was looking for the discoloration nation. Every time they got in there, you got to do what you got to do, man. You got to get over somehow. And then now she's giving back to this shit brand. Okay, she's taking what's her name?
Marina Shafir.
Yeah, that bitch. The bitch that was holding the briefcase for John Moxley. She ain't got no job no more. So she decides she's gonna try to wrestle again.
Well, first we were waiting for the OnlyFans drop with her and Mina, fucking that goddamn fucking Japanese titty meat. We were waiting for that for OnlyFans to drop.
I'm saying, and then she decides she's gonna give back to the less fortunate, show them how to do it in these streets. She was playing around with Freshly Squeezed. Juice was probably mad that there's another nigga that she's juicing his nuts instead of his nuts. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what Juice doing. He out here. She playing around with this motherfucker. She conglomerating. You know what I'm saying? And then she gonna get this bitch a shot at pay-per-view. At pay-per-view, nigga, we had this match at pay-per-view. This shit should have been on whatever they call it on. Not Down Trash. What's that shit on Saturday?
It should have been on AEW Dark.
Yeah, Collision Trash. Yeah, it probably should have been on Dark. And then when we thought Danhausen could be the worst signing of 2026, you see him. You see him right there. This nigga gonna go dig this bitch. Ain't she supposed to be fighting? She trying to get media everywhere? Huh? This bitch want to be all elite. Going with Shafir, beating up Tony. Now Asian titty meat crying all in the ring. Tony look all fucked up. Luther look like he about to have a stroke. You know what I'm saying? His type 2 diabetes is acting up. He about to cut his foot off. He having a stroke. It's wild out here. Yeah, I barely watched this shit. I was on my phone. I was on the top. I was on top.
Timeless was on my screen, so it had my attention for a little bit.
Yeah, she would bring me back in, and then I'd see like Shafir getting offense, and I'd be right back out.
Yeah, Sticks. We had the Timeless one carrying this entire segment, and I'm including Ronda Rousey versus Marina Shafir. What'd you think?
Yeah, when I saw Marina come in, and then when she got in the ring, I saw her with boots on. I'm like, holy shit! Like, I'll be full disclosure. I haven't watched AEW in about a month because the last time I watched AEW was when we did a podcast, and I was like, oh fuck, I better watch this, try to catch up in case we do talk about this shit. And I think if we were to go back on those notes, I don't think we will talk about any of that fucking bullshit. So that was about maybe 3.5 hours of my life that I wish I would have got back. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. So when I saw her come out in her boots, I was like, fuck, this chick fucking changed things up. Because I remember when she was predominantly wrestling on Dark or even like some pre-shows, I was like, she's barefoot. I'm like, this fucking John Moxley talked this bitch into wearing some goddamn boots. Then we went through the entrance of the Timeless entrance. And I see this bitch without boots on. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? But then I was like, fucking Tony started taking advantage of that. I'm like, fuck yeah, do that. I mean, because we see the stuff like we saw it kind of in TNA with Speedball. Like he doesn't wear boots, but people would stomp his feet and do that stuff. Start doing that stuff. You're not going to wear boots. You know what? Pay for the consequences. And like you guys said, Tony Storm carried this match. She's in the giving mood now. And then we got to the end. Tony's up there doing the swimming, and then we had like horribly way to handle this. Like you show Tony, and then you go back down the ring, and fucking Ronda just appears from the crowd. And then you go back to and then she starts doing her fucking jazz hand fucking showdown with her, and they bounce from her to Ronda. And the next thing you know, you see her point to the ring, and like Tony's even kind of like, oh shit, am I supposed to be paying attention to you? Like, are you really in my wrestling ring? And she fucking ass shaking all beelines down that ring. And I tell you what, these guys, if you want to see somebody pulling a trigger early on getting fucking security, referees, and all that stuff in there, they gave that like 2 seconds, and all of a sudden the wave of security went in there. And then, I don't know about you guys, but I was like, well, where's fucking Marina at? Because it's like, you know, if you remember from WWE, like early WWEs, they were trying to be like the 4 horsewomen. To have like Marina, Ronda, like Shayna, and some other horse face looking bitch.
Jessamine Duke.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. She's probably doing fucking backwoods wrong turn 20. And so it's like, okay, where's she at? They show her, she's like leaning up against the fucking barricade. And then they show Ronda, and next thing you know, they're like, oh shit, something happened to Tony. And they show Tony laying like down in the ring. And he's something to find out she got sucker punched by fucking Marina. So it's like, oh, okay. You're going to continue this with fucking Tony and Ronda, which, congratulations, Ronda. You're going to be getting carried through another fucking wrestling match of your career with the timeless one now. So I guess then they did the oblivious thing of starting John Moxley's music while those two are running out. And fucking Marina starts just like smacking the shit out of John. And he's kind of, as he's walking, he's like, God damn, what the fuck did I do to you? Like, the only woman that should be doing that to me is Renee. And she ain't doing that shit to me. But yeah, I mean, we had a lot of debuts and just fodder shit with this in AEW that was very not really needed.
This was a very horribly produced match and segment. I could have thought of at least 3 ways to have done this. Just not the lights out, just have her Titantron, Ronda, Rousey, Ronda, and people are like, where is she? And then she comes out of the crowd, and the cameras properly zoom in on her getting in the ring. But like you said, Tony was doing her thing, and then the crowd's like, boo, and they smash cut to the ring, and Ronda's in there. Fucking dumb, waste of time. But anyway, at least Tony got paid. Like you said, it just went right into John Moxley's title defense for the Continental Championship versus Takeshita. I'm glad y'all are sitting down because Mox starts biting and no-selling moves immediately. After curb stomping Takeshita, he starts bleeding out of his eye. Takeshita survives curb stomp, cutter, and a paradigm shift. Mox kicks out of Raging Fire. I guess he was the first one to do it. Takeshita survives avalanche, paradigm shift. Mox makes him pass out with a rear naked choke. There was a sportsmanship-like end, and then the lights go out. Because here comes old Billy Beer Cheese. Will Ospreay returns with a haircut, and all his limbs have finally healed. We're going to go right into that program, I guess. And there's going to be 4,000 finishers, and they're kicking out all of them, Sticks. What did you think of this Continental Championship match?
You obviously see that they're huge on Takeshita, which he's been performing really well. I mean, New Japan heavyweight champion. I mean, they sent him over there. He did exceedingly well over there. Had a hot little run with the New Japan Championship. him and Moxley have had a program here for a while. I'm assuming this is the payoff. You see the fans are starting to kind of embrace Moxley, and even the announcers talked about it when Billy Goat came out. Now he's got to pay for the stuff that he's done before with the Death Riders, and I don't know if that's how they're gonna get him over, and then they end up turning on him, or what's gonna happen. But glad to see Billy Goat back. Dude got a fucking sleeve now. I mean, this guy. I mean, it seems like a lot of the times with a lot of wrestlers, they get hurt or they have to have surgery, and then they come back with like 5 to 20 new tattoos. I mean, Billy Goat was getting tatted up before he was injured, and then now he came back fucking full arm sleeve. It's like, goddamn. I mean, all right. I mean, the video promo package that they had before then, like, I like Moxley's reaction to it. Like, what the fuck is this shit? It's like, okay, I mean, that's good, awesome, all that stuff. So now we got Billy Beer Cheese back. Like you said, we're gonna have 20 million finishers, but if there's gonna be one guy that I'm gonna sit and watch and do all that stuff, it's gonna be Ospreay. I mean, Ospreay's on a different level right now, and hopefully, he's gonna come back refreshed, rejuvenated. We're gonna see some shit that we haven't seen in quite some time. I mean, the dude was already pulling off fucking moves that you wouldn't think that someone that just got cleared would do, especially after a neck fusion. But fuck, I mean, there ain't people that are like Ospreay on the face of the earth. So fucking awesome. Maybe I'll pay a little bit more attention now to Ospreay to AEW because Ospreay's back. So I mean, congratulations to Moxley. You're going to get an elevation and a promo now, and probably drop the title to him. I mean, because Ospreay to be that guy to take that Continental Championship to go forward would be great. I mean, that's something you need to do. That's going to get him on TV on at least Wednesdays and possibly Fridays. We need to start running them because, I mean, obviously time's ticking on the guy, but I mean, let's take advantage of the guy. And to see Ospreay back, I was fully excited.
You see, Cesar, 90% of Styx's review of this match was Billy Beer Cheese returning, meaning this match was not worth talking about. I feel bad for taking that much notes, but what did you think about this stupid match?
I ain't think it was stupid. Sorry.
Man.
Especially coming off that stinker before. This match was way better.
That's true. It helped it. It helped this match.
Like, think about it. If you had just saw Jack Perry win the national title, and then you saw FTR and Bucks, well, you saw the other bullshit with QT Marshall and them, and the fact that you still stayed is because you didn't get your money's worth and you thought you were getting ripped off. Totally understandable. So then you watch the tag matchup, then you watch the captain come back. So you're up. It's captain. Then you were up for Booty Storm, and then y'all saw what happened.
I mean, you were up, but you needed some Blue Chew to be able to.
I don't even think Blue Chew could have helped you with that shit. Then you watch that match, and then you watch Ronda. So then you wanted some violence, so John Moxley came out, right? And then Take Shitta, who been cooking. He been cooking in New Japan. I don't know why he can't bring that shit across seas. And then you was probably a little bit up again, and you're like, oh, ain't no title changing hands, whatever. You're like, oh yeah, it's Don Cal's family or whatever. Then Billy Goat came out. You was back up. So Billy Goat comes out and he's all skeeting over everybody. He about to be the next Continental Champion. You can cancel Christmas on that. He came in, did some flippy dippy, hit all 4 of them niggas with some shit. And then he was throwing up gang signs like he does in the arena, and the white folks was going crazy. Yep, they throwing up them gang signs. So Billy Goat back. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be new Continental Champ because John Moxley literally lost the title after having it for 3 years and then rolled right into a title. How the fuck does that happen? Won a tournament. So that means he had to keep getting wins. He ain't taking no losses. The most winningest nigga in probably AEW history right now. So yeah. So Billy Goat, next Continental Champ, 2 tiers in the bucket. Fuck it.
Well, plus they talked about Moxley avenged his loss with this match against Take Shida, because they said before the match even started that Take Shida was the last guy to pin Jon Moxley and get a victory. So you kind of knew already then.
Speaking of matches I don't care about, the Women's Tag Team Championship was next. It was Babes of Wrath versus Megan Bayne and Lana Cross. Divine Dominion win the tag titles, and Time was officially killed. But on a roster that has 500 women, you made Willow Nightingale and this bitch nobody knows, Lana Cross, do double duty. Why? Why?
2 titles, nigga. 2 titles.
Why?
2 titles.
No one cares. But anyway,
No
Cesar,
titles.
what'd you think of this stupid ass match?
Yeah, so the setup was that Willow Nightingale beats this big bitch during the pre-show, and then they stomp her damn arm into oblivion. They stomped that damn chicken hawk and flattened it out, about to make chicken parm out of that shit. And then Willow got hungry and probably went to catering before she went to go see the doctor. And then Megasis, old Megan Bayne and her big body karate, big titty ass gonna come out there. I don't know who that other busted bitch was. I don't care about her. But yeah, Megan Bayne, I pee in her butt 4 out of 5 times. Sure would. In the 5th time.
Joey Janela is. Joey
Janela hitting that.
He's climbing that tree?
Yeah, that motherfucker had fucking Penelope Ford, and then he goes to the Megasis.
Yo, he hitting the tag. He hitting the tag team. He got to hit that other tall bitch too. To get the whole group. He hit the whole group. He might be like Sweet Dick Tyler Great.
He fucked Kip Sabian too.
I bet he did, that damn cup. I bet he did. He probably fucked him right after he fucked Penelope Ford. He probably was banging Penelope Ford, busted in it. He said, "Come on, Kip. I got round 2 ready." He's sitting there. Bent your sweet ass over. I'm putting Penelope in the cup chair. And then bang the hell out of Kip. God damn that dirty dick.
And then make Kip fucking reupholster the goddamn cup chair.
You damn right. Yeah. Kip skeeting all over this little fruit booty having ass.
So I understand the Megasis was in this match, Cesar, but did you really pay attention to it?
Pay attention to the Megasis?
To this match?
No, to the Megasis.
Oh yeah, to the Megasis.
Oh well, and then when she was in there with Harley, I was watching the game when she was in there with Harley. Yeah, Harley in there too, girl. What's up, girl? Yeah, she like Samoan nigga. She like that dick meat. She like that dark meat. She know what I'm talking about. She know. Yeah, but I didn't watch that shit.
She's using Cesar's foreskin as a puppet. Hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
Now you're like, yeah, you can say the N-word. If you're using my foreskin, go for it. Well, Sticks, what do you think of this women's tag team championship match that I went to the bathroom through?
Well, like you said, with a company that has a roster of, pretty deep women, and even when you see the reports online of people talking about, with all the debuts, with the returns of people wondering like where the doctor is, and the doctor replied, "Not my call, not my decision."
Yeah.
Fuck, we talk us watching TNA. I see Deonna Purrazzo on fucking online college commercials more than I see her in wrestling. You couldn't throw her on a pre-show? Shit. You made 2 chicks do double duty. And you couldn't throw, at least, if you're going to make Willow do double duty, understandable because she's a double champ. But, you made this other chick that just happened to just fucking show up and then form a tag team because Penelope Ford got a freak accident. And so they're like, oh, fuck. Because they even talked about it. Like, they talked about how Megan Bayne had like 3 chances at women's tag team titles. One of Penelope Ford, one of Marina Shafir. And then she finally won with this fucking bitch. And this is like, what are we, come on, Tony Skeets. For all this, we're going to talk about this probably numerous times. With all the stuff that the AEW fans shit on WWE, you guys should probably look in the mirror. Because your guy is doing the same thing, if not doing it worse.
What we're going to see next. Hi, this is Britt Baker. I graduated Southern. Oh, I'm frozen. I look drunk.
Well, we can still hear you.
I look drunk. Okay,
we can still hear you, though.
Okay. Hi, This is Britt Baker for Southern New Hampshire University.
Yeah, yeah,
For
good.
University of Phoenix Dental School.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this was
Damn,
they,
that sucks.
they,
That was Penelope Ford's championship, bro. That sucks.
they need to go
Well,
back to the
from what
drawing
I
board with the
understood,
women.
it probably should have happened sooner. It might have happened in that match she got injured on, but
Yeah.
she got injured and they had to call fucking audible.
Yep.
Up next is the Caesar 632 match of the night. It was whose house? Swerve's house versus the no-knee cracker that the tripod despises.
Thick neck cracker with no knee.
The guy who barks. It's Brody King. Getting very sleepy at this point of the pay-per-view. Swerve able to powerbomb Brody on the apron of the ring. Swerve hit. Did you watch this, Caesar? Oh, okay. Swerve hits the vertebraker on Brody on the bare cement ringside. Brody kicks out of the Swerve stomp at 1. Again, people kicking out at 1. We're supposed to be amazed at this, I guess. It happened all night. House call kick puts the no-knee cracker down for 3. Swerve about to put Brody's head through the cinder block when Kenny Omega comes out for the save. Another match where someone kicks out at 1 and where post-match someone comes out.
What your only correction is it took 3 house calls. 2 on his feet, 1 on his dirty ass no knees.
I don't care. Sticks, what do you think of this match?
No, it just makes the house call look weak. And Swerve don't deserve that from that thick neck.
I will say that Swerve literally carried this match. Like his ability to pick up that no knee having motherfucker to powerbomb and then break his ass outside the ring. God damn, Swerve putting that fucking working in the gym. Like when I saw him come back and I was like, God damn, Swerve almost getting on that fucking Dwayne Johnson fucking diet.
He got them Randy Orton steroids.
God damn. But I mean, I was hoping he was gonna put fucking no knees through that center block, a goddamn Canadian coming down to fuck us Americans over with our fucking goddamn entertainment. I mean, I wanted Swerve to get his goddamn reparation of putting that motherfucker through a goddamn cinder block. And we didn't get it. I'm not on the coalition. I'm not on the coalition, but goddamn, I be filing some complaints with that goddamn sand ninja fucking Tony Skeets about not allowing that shit to happen. That's some bullshit.
It's some bullshit.
Well, Sticks is starting to petition now, Caesar. What did you... you didn't watch it, right?
No, I watched this shit because
Okay.
It was Swerve. You know I gotta watch the niggas. No, I gotta watch the niggas. Yeah, man. Won't no dancing. No dance out.
He doesn't do it anymore, I don't think.
He doesn't dance out no more. He definitely got that center block though. Nigga had that shit ringside. That shit was Uber Eats, nigga. They had that shit right there. Yeah, I mean Swerve got to win. That's all that matters. That's really all that matters. If Swerve would have lost to this nigga, I'd kick my TV.
I would have boycotted AEW. That motherfucker would have lost the goddamn no knees. That's some bullshit.
It's because Sting's not in creative anymore, so they had Swerve go over.
Yeah, Swerve can go over, yeah.
Up next, 2 out of 3 falls for the AEW Women's Championship is Thekla versus Chris Buttlander. Whoa. These bitches not pulling punches here. Both with faces that can for sure take a punch. Thekla cheats to get the first fall by roll up and rope grab. I was fully prepared to shit all over this match. I'm like, Thekla, okay, she's a spider. She's doing the Bray Wyatt thing. Chris Statlander's a good wrestler. This is, I'm going to go to the bathroom. But gentlemen, was I wrong? Boy, was I wrong about this match. Here we go.
I think this is where the show picked up a little bit because I'm trying to remember what the next match was.
These bitches beat the holy shit out of each other. I loved how Buttlander, how Thekla out the ring by her legs and just swung her from barricade to barricade to barricade. That was fucking badass.
Keith Lee shit.
Saturday Night Fever gets Buttlander a pinfall. The ref is taken out. Thekla yanks his belt off, but then Buttlander whips her with it, leaving bloody welts. I was about to win, but Julia and Sky Blue help. Spear and 2 curb stomps. Thekla retains. Of course, my notes did not do this match any justice. Fellas, this is my beer cheese match of the night. If I had been given ratings, this is my beer cheese match of the night because it not only surprised me, I was impressed by both Thekla and Chris Statlander. I got to give it up for these ladies. They pulled my attention back in. I loved this fucking match. Thekla has fully grown on me. She can bite me anytime. Buttlanders, them cheeks, looking at them cheeks.
Yeah.
Now I know what Orange Cassidy was why he was all up in that. But again, a fantastic fucking match. I loved it, Cesar. 2 out of 3 falls for the women's championship. What'd you think?
I thought this was a good match too. This is where the card picked back up. Normally they would save this till later in the show, but I think this was a good spot to put it in after everybody was happy that the thick neck cracker wasn't there. And because fuck that guy. But no, yeah, man, these women showed like they was best old friendo, you know what I'm saying? They was throwing some heat. They was throwing nothing but potatoes and receipts out that bitch. I thoroughly enjoyed it too. Like I watched the whole match. I thought it was really good. I especially like she took the refs. Yeah, they were going belt to ass. They was getting it. Took the belt off, whipping each other. Of course, you the champ, but you the heel. So you got to get the little fuck shit ending at the end. But I like the way how she stole the first one. She stole the first one and then like rolled out the ring. She was like, hold on, there, let me calm down. Yeah, I got this in the bag. Got that first dub. And then Statlander came back, got mad, got some heat. Why they took it off Statlander? She wasn't doing a bad job. I feel like she got a little disrespected, but about how short the run was. But I get it. They want to build new women in there, so when that one heifer come back, I don't know, maybe she gonna finally get the belt or something. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know. Bet she need to lose all them titles before she come back though. But no, I thought this match was really, really good. Too. I didn't give it my beer cheese. There was another match I liked a little bit better, but I ain't mad at it. I thought this was one of the better matches of the night. As well. The ladies put on a really great show. I liked everything about this match. Like they didn't really do too much outside fuckery. And sometimes I like that, when they keep it in the ring, they was brawling, they was wrestling, they were getting technical, and they was keeping it in the ring, man. They had fuckery at the end. That's a little bit of good of everything. When you can keep it in the ring, you can get some wrestling, some technical, some brawling, and some fuckery. You can't be too mad at that.
So Sticks, I think you can understand where I'm coming from here. This gave off knockouts vibe. This gave out Jordan Grace versus Masha Slamovich vibes for me with how hard these women, like Cesar said, are they best friends backstage? These bitches soul sisters? Like, are they bonded for life? Because they were beating the fuck out of each other. Sticks, what did you think of this match?
Yeah, just a little back note. I've watched some Tekla matches from when she was over in Japan, and this fucking chick, zero fucks. Like, she will go all out. Like, if you want to match it, she'll match you. She'll go with it. And to have a dance partner like Statlander, I was like, I don't give a fuck, let's go. Well, I will blow for blow. Awesome. I mean, this was one of the, if not the hardest hitting women's match, let alone women's championship match in AEW. Like, these chicks were like, zero fucks, we're doing it. Afterwards, we'll share a fucking Modelo and we'll talk about this bullshit. Like, it was great. Wholeheartedly agree with Cesar. Heel, let alone a heel champion. She gonna do some heel shit. First pinfall, great. Loved it. Get that fucking easy shit. Get that. And then afterwards, like, whoa, calm down. We got 3 more falls to go. Like, I feel as if the announcers kind of foreshadow, which they always do this stuff. Like they said, I think Tekla's only had like 1 or 2 like pinfall losses, and they're like, so Statlander's gonna have to give her 2 in one night. Like I like how the one they foreshadowed, but 2 they showed like the hill that Statlander is going to have to climb to be able to do this. And Statlander was more than willing for the challenge. And I agree with Cesar, like her championship run wasn't as long as what she deserved it to be, because Statlander's put in work ever since she showed up there. Like, she's been one of the kind of, outside of blowing her knee out, she's been one of the more consistent, like, performers in AEW. And I mean, 4.5 month title reign. I mean, some women that would be great, but hers I thought should have been a little bit longer. But I mean, when you got 150 women in your division and you only utilize like 25 of them, I mean, I kind of understand
like
that.
18. So, they utilize 18 of them hoes.
Yeah. So, but I mean, she showed the fuck out in this match. It was up there with like my match of the night. Like I was almost there till a match later, and me and Cesar are probably gonna agree on it. But I mean, this was what I agree with Cesar. This is where you wait for that turning point of a card to start the uphill swing of it, and this was it. Like, you had the appetizers, some not great, some that at least keep you at the bar for the further betterment of your night. This is where that turn of the night got better. So, great match. Both these women didn't give a fuck and just laid it all out there. And AEW, they surprise you when they have some people that when you put them together will throw a fucking banger together. And they had it with these two chicks.
Up next for the Trios Championship, the Don Callis family versus Mystico and Jet Speed. Jet Speed donning Mystico masks. Mark Davis rips their masks off. Kyle Fletcher rubs mask on his dick. Mark Davis and Kevin Knight were the most impressive during this match. Kevin Knight leapt over 2 men to frog splash Davis for the pin and win. Mystico is all elite now. Whoop-de-doo. Jet Speed put Mystico mask back on. Fletcher under cheese and all. Sticks, what did you think of this?
It was a good match. I mean, these guys
from under cheese.
What's that?
I was just saying from under cheese.
Yeah, Mark Davis fucking showed out. I mean, this guy fucking, like, we were waiting for it because we had talked about him and Fletcher, Aussie Open. Like, this is the closest I've seen of Mark Davis to being back to being that guy. Whatever injury issues he's had, he's cleared. He was the MVP for me in this match. I mean, his ability to do shit, the insecurities that he hit, the fucking just like that 1 minute run of just moves that he was doing was great. You kind of knew that there were going to be a title change, just with all the hype with them, with Jet Speed and Mystico coming out and basically essentially matching outfits. So you knew kind of something was up. We know what you get with Speedball, what you get with Jet. Okada, Don Callis family, they had their moments. But I mean, Jet Speed Mystico showed out, so put on some great moves and made that Don Callis Trios championship run very, very short.
Yeah, Cesar, the titles changed hands tonight. We had the Don Callis family versus Mystico and Jet Speed. What'd you think?
Yeah, it was a pretty good match. Yeah, that whatever that third nigga is, not the Mystico niggas, but the bad guy, Don Callis, whatever night. That nigga, I ain't mad at him. I mean, you know what you're gonna get with Okada. You know what I'm saying? I thought Okada was gonna, when Mystico was quieting him down for something, I thought Okada was gonna call him a bitch. That would have been the only thing left he needed to do in this match. If he had quieted the crowd down, he'd be like, bitch. I'd have been happy. I'd have been thoroughly entertained. Yeah, Kyle Fletcher needed to do something, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, he had his stock on the rise as a singles champ, and I just think they wanted to keep him relevant on TV, so he had to do something. They had to get trio championships. But yeah, Mystico got a contract. There's contract night, man. You either coming back or you getting the contract. So it's contract night. Pay-per-view time. Everybody got to get on TV. You know what I'm saying? So they can get paid. You know what I'm
And,
saying?
and Mystico's a trio champion in 2 different promotions.
2 different promotions. Yeah. So he out here just sharing belts with every goddamn body. Whooping ass, taking names. Yeah, y'all can matching gear is fine. I ain't wearing no fucking mask. What do I look like? Fruit booty ass Excalibur sitting out there wearing masks and shit when I don't wear masks. I ain't got time for that shit. Talking about it is difficult to breathe if you never worn a mask. Nigga had a fucking bandana on his face, nigga. His fucking nose was open. That nigga ain't crazy. He ain't putting no fucking whole ass mask on his head. What and then Speedball has some other shit. That shit won't no real mask, nigga. Won't no whole cover the face mask. Your dumbass sitting out there. Yeah, I think Bryan Danielson was out there, so I think that pissed me off too. I don't like that nigga. Go get Nigel McGuinness back. Fuck wrong with y'all? Why can't Nigel do a whole show? And I swear to God, if they'd have brought out JR to kick my fucking TV. But goddamn, Bryan Danielson was talking that fuck shit. Uh, uh, so that was throwing me off. Because I was like, when this nigga get out here? I ain't see no entrance. I was stealing it though, so I don't know. There might have been a time he walked out there. I ain't want, they don't show me everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if there was commercials or shit just kind of keep happening. You know what I'm saying? I'll be watching that shit in blocks. And when I get back, I got to get on the interwebs to be like, oh shit, I missed that spot. Because, I'm stealing. I ain't paying them niggas. Fuck nigga ain't getting none of my money unless there is a captain on that t-shirt. And then the only other t-shirt I bought was that goddamn scissoring with daddy ass, because that's daddy ass. Salute to you, daddy ass. Oh, wait. Then I bought a private party t-shirt, but they niggas. So I gotta support the niggas. That shit was hard.
Up next for the Ring of Honor Championship was Bandito versus Andrade. It was one-upsmanship and taking their pants off to start. Little sloppy like all lucha matches usually are, but these two put on a good match. Bandito seemed to have hurt Andrade's knee and head from a couple moves earlier. I like how Andrade has now become a ravishing Rick Rude, Eddie Guerrero hybrid character, getting the ladies' attention. Hell of an ending. Andrade counters the 21 plex. He hits the elbow and hits his avalanche finisher for the win. It was a contenders match. It wasn't for the title, but I gotta imagine now he's #1 contender for it.
Yeah.
Cesar, what do you think of this?
This was the match I gave my beer cheese to. I love this match. These boys put on a show. I was like, damn, Bandito could wrestle like this? All he did was lose 400 pounds of a thick neck nigga with no fucking knees. And then look at him now. He deep in the card. It was like 11:30, 11:45. This nigga was, I was like, damn, he deep in the card. He deep in the card. And Andrade. I mean, he always fucking, and then he always wrestling. And then he took the pants off. You know what I'm saying? Had that shit hanging out a little bit, a little tube stock action in there. Bitches going crazy. You know what I'm saying? They taking fucking what's that shit? What's that? I don't know. There's fucking some Mexican
Spanish
honey
fly?
packs. Yeah. You taking the bitches all wet like they on Spanish fly. Andrade out there. Hey. See that dick? You see that dick? That could be your dick, girl. Yeah. Then he over there in the corner.
Mira this chorizo.
Yeah,
mira this chorizo, way.
Yeah, El Mito, Burrito. Yeah, like Chipotle, extra thick. You know what I'm saying? He out there slanging that shit. Took a picture with a bitch, put the number in. Yeah, he was like, text me after the show, bitch. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Put it in the culo. This nigga out here, man. He ain't doing it, man. He said, look, I don't fuck these tall blonde bitches no more. I'm getting back to my roots. You know what I'm saying? He out here sipping on some tequila, fixing up a 97 Camaro or some shit, you know what I'm saying? An El Dorado, a El Camino, a El Your Mama O. You know what I'm talking about? That nigga out here, bro. He out here in this shit, in the low rider, you know what I'm saying? Fucking married women jumping out the damn second tier roof, you know what I'm saying? Hitting a little frog splash, hitting the ground. He can take a bump. Nigga. That's fucking Andrade. Then yeah, Bandito, you know what I'm saying? You know, he probably still don't speak a speak of English, nigga. This nigga they ain't got no Google Translate because he ain't got no phone, you know what I'm saying? He can't afford one. You know what I'm saying? He
He
was
just
only
has
with
a
Brody.
burner. He just got a
Yeah,
burner for the
he was
cartel.
only with Brody because I think AEW was in Minnesota, you know what I'm saying? He won't trying to get hit by no ICE agent, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Brody thick nigga ass was I mean, yeah, no he having ass was probably fighting the ICE nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, man, shit, we lost titles, nigga. Fuck you, bitch. I'm going back to my people. Mexico.
Fucking no. Bandito transformed his ass to like fucking no knees his backpack while he's fucking fighting
Yeah. Getting
ice
through,
agents. He's like, oh fuck my
yeah,
backpack.
getting through customs, man. You know what I'm saying? He was getting that work. You know what I'm saying? He was swinging by the Mexican restaurants, picking up a couple breaks, taking it here and there, getting that money on the side. Then, you know, went and got himself some better training at a wrestling gym because he was on that no knees wrestling. That shit was trash. That nigga said, I gotta learn a new style. He went back to his roots. Lucha Libre, you know what I'm saying? Then this nigga started, you know, hitting shots of tequila, no salt. He said, I ain't dancing with it. I'm shooting it. You know what I'm saying? Shooting it straight. You know, he said he got him a new bandana. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crispy. It was fresh. You know what I'm saying? He took that from the niggas. Because you know, Mexican, you know, he would change like two oils with that bandana, and then he still would have wrestled with it. You know what I'm saying? He would still wrestle with that shit because he from the gutter. He from the streets. He know how. He done put his time in. But he was like, nah, man, I gotta be like El Negros. You know what I'm saying? He put that shit on the blacks. I know Negro means black and Spanish, nigga. I took 2 years of that shit. I had to
It's
find
on
that
the
shit.
Crayola crayon. It's on the Crayola
Yeah.
crayon.
That nigga put that he ironed that shit out, nigga. He was ironing that shit. Little starch on that hoe. He put that shit on. He said, ooh. He said, nigga, I feel like that nigga Penta. He said, ooh, I feel smooth, baby. Speaking of this nigga Penta, how this nigga Penta bringing back in-ring pyro? What on? Did Cody lose his pyro budget and they give it to this nigga Penta? Because Penta got pyro on the stage and he got pyro in the ring. He
Can
got
we
that
talk
early
about
shit
this
in the ring.
motherfucker in a goddamn tax commercial singing? Goddamn bless this man. God bless this man.
Yeah, Penta got tax. Penta Mexican ass don't pay no taxes, nigga. He ain't got no social. Out of here. Penta under the table. They got 28 million money in the bank briefcases that they just slide Penta money in. Get the fuck out of here. You think they paying that nigga? Nigga ain't got no goddamn social. That nigga Penta cold as fuck. That nigga paid under the table. Anyway, back to the goddamn match. Back to the goddamn match. Yeah, y'all getting me off track. This
Fucking
nigga,
Pentos matches are fucking sponsored by Chipotle. That's how he's getting
goddamn
his
right,
fucking
nigga.
pay.
4 a.m. Taco Bell. You gonna see Penta in the line, nigga. Yeah, hitting that shit. Hitting that
Ooh, you know what I love to have after my match? A Baja Blast.
You know that nigga don't know that much English. Get the fuck out of here. You don't know that much goddamn English.
Oh, he's
You
got
like
George
Bandito.
Kittle saying that shit, translating for
Yeah,
him.
it's goddamn like Bandito. He don't speak of that shit.
I can't wait for Michael Cole to be like, welcome to WrestleMania, folks, sponsored by MD 2020. Whenever
Funny,
you
yeah,
want to relax, trailer park style,
yeah,
swing a MD, baby.
yeah, goddamn right. They buy Cutwater. Cutwater tequila. And then Penta gonna come out. It's bien.
Muy bueno.
Yeah, hit that shit smooth operator style, nigga. But this was if I had to pick, I really like this match. Yeah, like you said, it started off a little fast, little slops, but they got that shit under control. Yeah, pants, clothes getting thrown off. You thought it was goddamn Chippendales, or Mexidales night out there at the ring. Them niggas was getting it in. I thoroughly enjoyed this match. This match was super super good. Like if the Statlander match would have came on, and then this one, nigga, that would have been probably the best 45 minutes to an hour of the pay-per-view.
Well, Sticks, I gotta imagine it's easier for Bandito and Andrade to have a great match when they both speak the same language and can understand each other when they're calling spots. But what did you think of this match?
First off, when I found out we were going to talk Revolution, I kind of went through and looked at the match card, and I saw that this was like where they had this match. I was like, shit, okay. Went back and I know about Bandito. I was like, well, how has Andrade done since he showed back up? And Andrade had been on a run. Like it's been like Like Andrade, like, this is the fucking Andrade that we kind of were waiting for to get. And it's like, okay, now I see it. Fast forward to this match. Like you said, start fast, little slaps, whatever. But this match, when it got fucking evened out, this match started fucking humping. Like, you had a little bit of a slip up with fucking Bandito with his fucking pulling his pants off, but Andrade, he took that fucking. He was like Ursher. He was like, I'm gonna take this nice and slow, and he did on them steps because he knew his crowd, them women with them cell phones. They were like, God damn. I'm getting a free fucking show from fucking Chip and Mikhail tonight. God damn.
Damn right. His bodies was out.
God, yeah, they were. This match was great. I mean, this is Caesar's the number one contenders match. Woo! You better put that goddamn Ring of Honor championship match either on a fucking Wednesday night, or I better get that shit on a fucking next pay-per-view, because if you're gonna put that shit on goddamn Honor Club TV, go fuck yourself. That's a bullshit. You gotta put this shit on a fucking pay-per-view. Make this so that you're gonna at least make Caesar have to fucking put a little work in to steal this shit. Because goddamn, you gonna put this shit on fucking something else, you can go fuck yourself. This match was a great match. Both these guys, like Caesar said, it's probably easier for them because they both speak the same language. I mean, one dude's got a mask on, the other dude could probably just fucking being twiloquist this shit off the side of his mouth, be like, yo, El fucking jump Kiko, and fucking Hurricanrana, and fucking Frankensteinino, all that bullshit. He just did that shit outside of his mouth. And we have been fucking just fucking move and roll like a goddamn Mexican ice fucking wheel going through the border. I mean, you can do that shit. This match was great. I mean, this was perfect spot for it. Plus, Tony Skeet's probably just fucking dumbass lucked himself into this, but it put a little bit of shine on your Ring of Honor championship. Like, I mean, this basically their NXT, but way watered down. So I mean, but this puts a little bit of shine on it because you got Bandito as your champion, and you had him go against Andrade, so it elevated it. And he probably just dumb lucked himself on putting this as the co-main, but fuck. If you're gonna have any kind of luck, I guess dumb luck's the best kind to have. So, and he seems to be able to dumb luck himself into a lot of fucking situations. And this was one of those situations. Great match.
I'm not going to spend any time on this. I'm just going to say the Roddy Strong, Darby, Orange Cassidy versus the Dogs match. I think Tony Schiavone dropped an F-bomb during commentary. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but anyway, yeah, Orange Cassidy gets the pin. Okay, the main event. Texas Death Match for the AEW Championship. MJF versus Hangman. Here we go, gentlemen. MJF sporting the Terry Funk tights, paper cuts, and staple guns inflicted. Happy birthday, Max. What the fuck? A random window brought out. Glass broken. MJF slammed and dragged through it. Tony Schiavone fucking hates MJF. Commentary. Barbed wire brutality and glass slicing to follow, but I must say I gained mad respect for MJF when he grabbed the broom and swept up the ring. Appreciate that. As a custodian. Highlight of the night. Holy fuck, MJF shoved the syringe through Hangman's cheek. Both leap off apron, putting each other through tables. Ringside fluorescent light tube attack on MJF. Spike stuffed in MJF's skull, followed by a buckshot, but he still gets up. Dog collars on a chain? Sure, why not? Eventually, they belly-to-belly suplex off stage through tables ringside with sparks flying. MJF hits Hangman with his ring, then hangs him with the chain to defeat him. On the way down, Hangman's bloody head strikes the camera, smearing blood on it. That was a nice touch. Hangman can never challenge for the AEW Championship again, so I guess he's headed to WWE. Sticks, what did you think of this main event?
Say what you say what you will say about MJF, but a lot of matches that are like this, MJF has been in. Like he's done a lot of like brutal matches. And for a guy that's like, I don't want to destroy myself in wrestling. This guy's doing that. Like he's doing dog collar matches, fucking death matches, like all these kind of matches, and he's showing out on him. The dog collar, I believe it was a callback. I forget which match it was, but he had a dog collar match. It might have been CM Punk and him.
It was CM Trash.
Yeah, it was a callback to that. MJF fucking will bleed, get fucking glass broken on his ass, all that stuff. So whatever you want to say about if he's, I mean, I don't know what the financials are. He could be the highest paid fucking wrestler in AEW. This motherfucker goes out there and he does that shit. He bleeds his ass off for him, but he's also great on the mic. Now, I mean, like Cesar said, he's probably gonna come out Wednesday looking like the Mummy 20. But fuck, I mean, this guy went out there and did it. The same can be said about Hangman. I mean, this was like his fifth or sixth fucking Texas death match. And the syringe was a callback to him and Swerve. I mean, him and Swerve had a fucking run of matches that were like, if you don't have a strong stomach, definitely don't watch. Just get the fucking, have an interpreter fucking explain this shit to you as they're watching it. But, I mean, when AEW does matches like this, they go all out on it. And this is another one of those. I mean, I understand why it's the main event. It's for the biggest, most coveted prize in the company. And I understand that. I guess I don't understand why if you're Hangman, you would pigeonhole yourself into that. I mean, I would have pigeonholed myself into it as like, as long as MJF is champion. But you did it as long as you're like in the company. And like Tony Skeets came out and said, well, you know, it wasn't contractually in the match. It was just a gentleman's agreement. So I don't know if he's trying to give Hangman like a back door out of it. But I don't understand why you did it. But also, AEW has enough championships that I guess you could go on and be like, maybe the best TNT champion or the greatest Continental champion or the greatest national champion, whatever. But I don't get
an international champion.
Or that too. But I don't know why you would want to pigeonhole yourself into that. You're never going to be able to compete for the AEW championship ever again. Because, I mean, you could take a break where you don't do that and then start an incline to climbing your way back into that, because Hangman is one of the most talked about indoor, like biggest name superstars in AEW. And I don't know about you guys, but you kind of did what Cody did. Like he did that, and then we had like maybe a yearish run, and he's gone from the company. I don't see Hangman doing that. I think he's very happy.
No, you know what he's gonna do, Sticks? He's gonna Elias Ezekiel this. He's gonna come back next month with the haircut, and they're gonna call him Rodeo Randy's challenging for the AEW championship.
Yeah,
no, that nigga's gonna win the all-out battle royal with the chip and get an automatic shot. Because that's not challenging. You get an automatic shot.
Yeah, that very well could be. I mean, if you're Tony Skeets, you're probably already thinking of different ways to be able to backdoor him into it. I just don't like the look of it. Because they talked about, like, they said, like, this guy is essentially like a main character in AEW. He's always going to be around the championship picture, but I just don't like the optics of it, of how you do that. And it wasn't my beer cheese, but it was an all-out match. Like, these guys pulled no expenses, no punches, and everything went through it. And my only take out of it is this: like, for as much as MJF gets shit on, one, the guy's a student of the game because he came out with the funk trunks. But the guy, if you go there and look at it, he's been in a lot of these matches, and he fucking bleeds for this company. Like, for a guy that shits on it, he's a company man, and he gives a lot of his body to this company. So I guess maybe if you're the internet wrestling community, maybe pump the brakes on giving your shit takes on this guy, because he spills a lot of blood for this company.
Yeah, Cesar. He is the top guy in AEW. I'm pretty sure he makes the most money now that Sting's gone. What did you think of this main event match where
Who, MJF?
all they needed was the kitchen sink and they would have had everything in this fucking match?
You're
What
saying
would you
MJF
think?
makes the most money?
Probably. What did you think of this match?
I think it's John Moxley, honestly. Uh, I thought the match was good. I thought it was way too fucking long.
Yeah.
It was way too fucking long.
It was
I think if I saw right, it's like the second or third longest match in like possibly
wrestled for an
AEW
hour?
history.
I think it was 50 minutes.
It felt like an hour.
Yeah.
It might have been close. It might have been just at 60. I think I thought I saw a stat of like the matches, and I thought it was like either second or third, because I think there was like one. I don't know if it was MJF and Daniel Bryanson or
No.
Daniel was it was 65 minutes.
It's MJF and Will Ospreay where he beat him for that title, because that was a 60 like minute time. Remember, because the heavyweight the title matches have 60 minutes, and they wrestled for 60 minutes. I think he wrestled Daniel Bryan for 60 minutes too.
Well, I know there was one that went like 65, either
Yeah,
65 even or 65 and change.
No, I think that was like Hangman and something where Brian Danielson. It was Hangman and Brian.
No, that was probably it, because they showed like
they
showed a stat of like Hangman and MJF, and they were in like they were in like 4 out of the top 5 matches, I think.
Because remember it was like Hangman and Brian Danielson, and then they were like 5 more minutes, and they wrestled again, and like Hangman won or some shit.
So it's on Wikipedia, which I know it's not the gospel, but according to Wikipedia, it says 46 minutes. It was way longer than that. Are they cutting out the entrance and they're like just the in-ring shit, or is it the whole thing?
Probably when the bell rang to when the bell rang.
Okay.
Is probably what they're counting.
I mean, MJF did have a pretty funny fucking intro video.
Yeah. That shit was funny as fuck. But I mean, that shit reminded me of like old school WrestleMania, because like I'm gonna put this in my time or whatever. Like if the 0 hour started at like 6 or 7, that means the motherfuckers were in those chairs for 6.5 hours, 6 hours and 45 minutes. Because I swear that match ended at like 12:45. Like, I was like, nigga, it is 12. I almost texted the chat. I was like, yo, it's like 12:20. This match is still on. Like, for me, it was 12:20 and the match was still on. And I was like, would you niggas hurry up? Please. Like, I get it. You want to kill each other. And then it was like 12:30, and I was like, and I think they went through the table at like 12:35. And I was like, okay, double count out. I was like, this is fine. Because since he didn't lose, he can challenge for the title again, because it's a draw and they got to have a winner. This will go on till the next pay-per-view. Max is going to be all mummied up, because like usually when Max has a big match like this, yeah, it's all talking. He doesn't like wrestle. It's all talking. And because he said, yeah, he doesn't wrestle like a lot, but when he does wrestle, that's when it's important. And he's not going to have like a bullshit tuner up something match. He's gonna just be talking shit to Hangman, or like he did Cody, make him wrestle 5 times before he gets to the pay-per-view where he has to wrestle him or something. You know what I'm saying? All that other bullshit. It was a good match though. It was a good match. Yeah, they went there. Yeah, he put Max in the dog collar, the callback. He put the syringe and pushed the sauce out of it. I thought he was just gonna roofie him. I was just like, yo, is he gonna stab this nigga in the butt? and then like he just gonna fall asleep and get a 3 count. I was like, that'd be some crazy shit. That's like the new Goldberg when they tased that nigga. I was like, he just gonna drug this nigga in the middle of the ring and get the win.
Excalibur. Oh, it looks like MJF is about to date rape Hangman.
Yeah,
Just
man.
roofied his ass.
He's calling
So,
this
someone called
Epstein
Tits
kiss.
McGee from Whore Island backstage and tell her
Yeah.
she's the only one.
You gotta give the people what they
What
want.
they want. And apparently the people want hold on, I'm hearing the name. The Epstein's kiss. The Epstein's kiss is MJF's new finisher.
There we go. There we go.
It puts them right out and they don't even see the lights on.
No.
Well, there's your episode. There's your
I
episode,
know,
Dan, right there.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking.
they're fucking. I was like, what the fuck is this? And then he like when he squeezed the juice out of it, I was like, all right, guys, you're getting too goddamn far. You're getting too goddamn far.
I love it.
And then I thought he was gonna break the broom and try to shove it up his ass. I don't know why I went there. I don't know
Isn't
why.
that like a 13 Reasons Why reference?
Yeah, tell something, man. I was like, he is gonna shove this broom up his ass.
I did like the back and forth with them with the skewers, like when they were like breaking down. He's got him in a hammer lock. He's got him in a hammer lock, and it's like easy.
They could have got rid of that. They could have got rid of the fluorescent tube thing, shaved 15 minutes off this fucking match.
Yeah, the fluorescent tubes were a bit much. The skewers and the buckshot lariat was a bit much. Yeah, you could have shaved all that shit off. I don't know why he broke the paint. Why didn't somebody like get put through it? Like, what's the point of having a window? You could have just had glass and broke it in the middle of the ring. I wanted somebody to get thrown into the window.
Well, then Hangman brought the table out, and then he's asking anybody, "You got a lighter?" He's asking people about lighters, and then he pulls out that board that had the fucking barbed wire on it. It's like, so was this just a fucking time to get Max a breather, or what? What were you asking about for a lighter?
On fire. They were saying set it on fire because that was like the 5th table they pulled out. And so he's like, yeah, you got a lighter? Knowing damn well you can't get through security with a fucking lighter. Knowing damn well the niggas got vapes and that shit is already pre-lit. Yeah, ain't nobody getting through security with no fucking lighter. Saying, yeah, see, nigga like me, I'd have went through the back and threw that shit in the ring. And be like, yeah, burn his ass.
No, Cesar would have been security staff, and he would have just had it in his fucking pocket and be like, I got you.
Yeah.
This motherfucker's a cowboy. How do you not have a fucking lighter if you're a goddamn cowboy?
In the boot.
Or matches.
Yeah, I'd have been right there watching the crowd smoking a Newport and be like, it's lit. It's lit. Come on, nigga.
I got that for you, Hangman.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he'd be like, well, I ain't got no gasoline.
Caesar would have Scott Hall toothpicked a fucking Newport on that goddamn table.
Yeah. He brought up the gas. I'd be like, got you, dog.
I don't know, Cesar. Gasoline's kind of a hot commodity now. It's just a little out of their price range.
Yeah, no, there should have just been some 151. It's flammable. Just need some high alcohol.
Fucking paint thinner.
Yeah, something, nigga. Something flammable.
It's Tony Skeets. He has a fucking he has a barrel of oil just back there with his name on it.
It's Skeets. Yeah, you forget. You talking to a sand nigga. You know he got a barrel somewhere. He probably got 18 barrels under the
fucking leader of Iran. That motherfucker is the new leader of Iran.
Yeah, nigga got 100 gallons under Jacksonville Stadium somewhere, just waiting, pure unleaded. That shit probably even a number we don't even know. Like the numbers at the gas station be like 93. That nigga got like 98.
Yeah, you know how Paramount Plus has Landman. Tony Skeets is Sandman.
Damn right, he's Sandman. That nigga got some barrels somewhere. I know he do. Or his punk ass daddy got a bunch of barrels somewhere. I know
you drive through Jacksonville and you see like fucking Mercedes Benz just off the side of the road, just not even like fucking running. That's Tony Skeets. He's like, fuck that shit. I ain't gonna pay for oil for this shit. I got another fucking Mercedes Benz in the fucking backyard ready to go.
That's probably what happens. Like the gas keeps going up the more you get to Florida. As soon as you hit Jacksonville, that shit like 279. Because them goddamn Skeets is out there with the oil, nigga, and they giving it to 7-Eleven Wawas and shit out there.
I do gotta say, it was kind of a typical AEW pay-per-view where like 40% of it was good and the rest was like, another kick out of a finish. but the 40% was quality.
Yeah, well, no, the good parts were they're kind of great.
But the
Like
filler was filler.
the filler was trash. But no, I just think, yeah, this match, right, 46 minutes, sure. Niggas should have cut out 20 minutes of it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, they're at least 10. Because the match was good and it had a good pace and they were doing the shit. And it was funny to see how like yeah, you throw him in the glass, then what else can you do with the glass? Then you drug that motherfucker through the glass. I was like, all right, this is good innovative shit. You drag him through the glass. Then when he got his turn, he drug him through the glass. Yeah, turnabout is fair play. Great.
That
Yeah,
was rough. That was rough, but when MJF got the shard and slit
Sliced him?
the fucking thing, I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, but that's
Well,
what
on
you're supposed
top of
to
that,
do.
we didn't have a Mercedes Hone fucking dance-a-thon at all in this pay-per-view.
Thank God.
I like the way MJF still calls Bryan Danielson Dragon, like it's a bad turn. He was just like, he's like, what Dragon? I gotta do it. I gotta do it to him, Dragon. I was like, that nigga has a real name. Like, I don't know why you just want to call him Dragon all the time. And they trying to hype that nigga up at the desk when they were talking about what Game Kid or somebody. He was like Game Kid was yelling at Bryan Danielson. He's like, Danielson was like, yeah, I'm glad I'm not here. That nigga crazy. And he's like, you forget who you are. No, I know who I am. That nigga crazy. That's probably the only good thing that fuck nigga said. Otherwise, keep Nigel McGuinness at the desk. And you know what pissed me off, Sangria? I had to look something up. Something pissed me off about this pay-per-view that I forgot about and I remembered.
Hurry before I freeze again.
How does nigga Roderick Strong go home to Maria Shafir and hit that every night?
Blech.
Like nigga, and how this bitch can't wrestle? How you wrestle in the sack with one of the goats, one of the greatest,
breaking her back every night. That's what he's doing. He's blowing that back out every night.
Nah, he blowing her face off because that bitch is dog shit. Okay, how you gonna get your back broken every night by Roderick Strong and wrestle around in that bed?
Well, you notice he has glasses, right? So when he gets in that bedroom, he just goes, "Okay,
yeah,
Maria,
like that.
let's
Bitch
look
probably
up."
look like a 10. Yeah, he takes some glasses off. It's better than beer goggles. Can't see shit. That nigga out here stroking that shit every night. They got a kid together. So that means he really stroking it. That's crazy. Crazy to me.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, all 6 of you, yes, we finished the AEW pay-per-view Revolution. Many to come. Hopefully, many more tripods to come. As far as newsworthy stuff, I will find out the next step in my whole trial process on the 30th of this month.
God damn, you still in court, nigga?
Whether it's going to be pushed back again or this is the end, I don't know. But as long as we make one person laugh, this shit's worth it. And I do like talking to my buddies here. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. Check out APPW. All that good shit's still there. Until next time, we do what we do best here on the tripod, and we give that big ups to Stallion Pete.